2026년 4월 20일 월요일 오전 12시 39분입니다. 강연TV를 시작하겠습니다. 이번 시간은 구약성경 느헤미야 9장 28절부터 영어성경으로 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. But after they had rested, they did a bill again before they therefore leftist to them in the hand of their enemies, so that they had the dominion over them. Yet when they returned and cried unto thee to hear these them from heaven, and many times did deliver them according to thy mercies. And testify it dost against them that thou mightest bring them again unto thy law. Yet they dealt proudly and hearkened not unto thy commandments, but sinned against thy judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them, and with through the shoulder, and hardened their neck, and would not hear. Yet many years did stir to forbear them, and testify thus against them by thy spirit in thy prophets. Yet would they not give ear, therefore gavest to them into the hand of the people of the land also. Nevertheless, reason for thy great mercy's sake, thou didst not utterly consume them, nor forsake them, for thou art gracious and merciful God. Now therefore our God, the great, the mighty, and the terrible God, who keepeth covenant and mercy, let not all the trouble seem little before thee, that has come upon us, on our kings, on our princes, and on our priests, and on our prophets, and on our fathers, and on all thy people since the time of the kings of Assyria unto this day. Howbeit thou art just in all that is brought upon us, for thou hast done right, but we have done wickedly. Neither have our kings, our princes, our priests, nor our fathers kept thy law, nor hearkened unto thy commandments and thy testimonies, wherewith thou didst testify against them. For they have not served thee in their kingdom, and in thy great goodness that thou gavest them, and in the large and fat land which thou gavest before them. Neither turned they from their wicked workers. Before we we are servants this day, and for the land that thou gavest unto our fathers to eat the fruit thereof, and the good thereof. Behold, we are servants in it. Indeed, the song much increase unto the kings whom thou hast set over us because of our sins. Also they have dominion over our bodies and over our cattle at their pleasure, and we are in a great distress. And because of all this, we make a sure covenant and write it, and our princes lay by each and priest shield unto it. And now those that shields wear Nehemiah Shada, the son of Hagariah, and Shidkiah, Saraya, Yeremiah, 바스훌, 아마랴, 말기야, 핫투서, 스바냐, 말록, 하림, 무레, 모드, 오바댜, 다니엘, 긴느돈, 바룩, 무술람, 아비야, 미야민, 마시야, Bilge, Samaya, these we are the priests, and the by each boss Yeshua, the son of Isaiah, Bin and we of the sons of Henadad, Kadmiel. And there were brethren Panya, Hodia, Grida, Pulala, Hanan, Migal, Lohob, Hasabia, Sakul, Serebia, Subanya, Hodia, Boni, Bonino, the chief of the people, Baroso, Bahat, Moab, Elam, Satu, Bani, Bunni, Asgad, Bebe, Adonia, Bigwe, Adin, Adel, his Gia. Asul, Hodia, Hasum, Pese, Harib, Anadot, Nobe, Makbi, Asa, Bo, Sulam, Heshil, Bo, Se, Sabel, Sadok, Yatdoa, Puladia, Hanan, Anaya, Hosea, Hananya, Hasub. 할로 헤스 빌하 소백 로훔 하삼나 마아세야 아히 엔더 아히야 하난 아난 말룩 하림 바나 and the rest of the people, the priests, the Levites, the porters, the singers, the names, and all they separated themselves from the people of the land unto the law of God. Their wives, their sons, and their daughters, everyone having knowledge and having understanding. They crept to their restaurant, their nobles, and enter into a course and into an oath to work in God's law, which was given by Moses, the servant of God, and to observe and to all the commandments of the Lord our Lord, and his judgments and his statutes, and that we would not give our daughters unto the people of the land, nor take their daughters for our sons. And if the people of the land bring where or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day, and that we would live the seventh year and the execution of every debt. Also, we made ordinances for us to charge ourselves yearly with the third part of a shekel for the service of the house of our God, for the shewbread and for the continual meat offering and for the continual burnt offering of the Sabbath of the new moons, for the set feasts and for the holy things and for the sin offerings to make an atonement for Israel and for all the work of the house of our God. And we cast the lots among the priests, the Levites, and the people for the wood offering to bring it into the house of our God, after the houses of our fathers at times appointed year by year to burn upon the altar of the Lord our God, as it is written in the law, and to bring the first fruits of our ground and the first fruits of all fruits of all trees year by year unto the house of the Lord. Also the firstborn of our sons and of our cattle, as it is written in the law, and the first rings of our herds and of our flocks to bring to the house of our God, unto the priests that minister in the house of our God. And that we should bring the first fruits of our dough and our offerings and the fruit of all manner of trees, of wine and of oil unto the priests, to the chambers of the house of our God, and the tithes of our ground unto the Levites, that the same Levites might have the tithes in all the cities of our tillage. And the priest, the son of Aaron, shall be with the rabbi each when the rabbi each take tie the son, and the rabbi shall bring up the tie of the tie the son unto the house of our God, to the chambers into the treasure house. For the children of Israel and the children of Levi shall bring the offering of the corn of the new wine and the oil unto the chambers where are the vessels of the sanctuary, and the priests that minister, and the porters, and the singers, and we will not forsake the house of our God. And the rulers of the people dwelt at Jerusalem. The rest of the people also cast lots to bring one of them to dwell in Jerusalem, the holy city, and 9 parts to dwell in other cities. And the people blessed all the men that willingly offered themselves to dwell at Jerusalem. And now these are the chief of the province that dwelt in Jerusalem, but in the cities of Judah dwelt everyone in his possession in their cities, to wit Israel, the priests, and the rabbis, and the 너디 님서 and the children of Solomon's servants, and at Jerusalem dwelt certain of the children of Judah, and of the children of Benjamin, of the children of Judah, Adaiah, the son of Uzziah, the son of Zechariah, the son of Amariah, the son of Subadiah, the son of Mahalalel, the children of Peelzah, and Maaseah, the son of Baruch, the son of Kol-Hoseh, the son of Hasaiah, the son of Adaiah, the son of Yoyarib, the son of Zechariah, the son of Shiloi, all the sons of Perez that dwelt in Jerusalem were 400, 3 score, and 8 valiant men. And these are the sons of Benjamin: Sallu, the son of Meshulam, the son of Yoed, the son of Bodaiah, the son of Goliah, the son of Maaseah, the son of Ediel, the son of Josiah. And after him, Kape, Sarle, and 920 and 8, and Yoel, the son of Shiguri, was their overseer, and Judah, the son of the son of Shanoah was second over the city of the priest Yoarib, the son of Diah. The son of Yoarib, Yagin, Saraya, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshulam, the son of Sadok, the son of Murayot, the son of Ahidub, was the ruler of the house of God. And the person that did the work of the house we are 820 and 2, and Adaiah, the son of Yeroham, the son of Beliah, the son of Amsi, the son of Sekaria, the son of Basur, the son of Malkiah, and his brethren, chief of the fathers, 242, and Amasha, the son of Asariel, the son of Ahasha, the son of Moshe Lemot, the son of Imel, and their brethren, 80 men of Beiror, and on 128, and their overseer was Sabdiel, the son of one of the great men. Also about the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hassel, the son of Azrikam, the son of Sabia, the son of Bunni, and Sabbude, and Yosabat, the chief of the Levites, had the oversight of the outward business of the house of God, and Mataniah, the son of Mika, the son of Sabdi, the son of Asa, was the principal to begin the Thanksgiving in prayer, and Puya, the second among his brethren, and Abda, the son of Shamua, the son of Kalal, the son of Yadudun. All the Levites in the holy city, we are 200 for school and 4. Moreover, the porters, Akub, Daimon, and their brethren, they kept the gauge. We are on 170 and 2. And the schedule of Israel, of the priests and the Levites, we are in all the cities of Judah, everyone in his inheritance, but the names dwelt in Obel and Siha and Kisba. We are over the names. The overseer also of the Rebbeinu at Jerusalem was Uzi, the son of Bani, the son of Hasabia, the son of Matanya, the son of Mika, of the sons of Asaph, the singers. We are over the business of the house of God. For it was the king's commandment concerning them that a certain portion should be for the singers due for every day. And but here the son of Moses Sabel, of the children of Sarah, the son of Judah, was at the king's hand in all matters concerning the people, and for the villages with their fields. Some of the children of Judah dwelt at Gilead, Araba, and in the villages thereof, and at Didon, and in the villages thereof, and at Yokab-seel, and in the villages thereof, and at Yeshua, at Morlada, and at Bet-Pelet, and at Hat-Sarshual, and at Beer-Sheba, and in the villages thereof, and at Shiglag, and at Mokona, and in the villages thereof, and at En-Rimmon, and at Sora, and at Yarmut, Sanoa, Abdullam, and in their villages at Lagisson, and the fields thereof, at Aseka, and in the villages thereof, and they dwelt from Beer-Sheba unto the village of Hinnom. The children also be Benjamin from Geba dwelt at Michmas, and Aya, and Beth-El, and in their villages, and at Anadot, No, Anania, Hasur, Lama, Gittaim, Hadid, Seboim, Balad, Lodge, and Ono, the Believe, craftsmen, and about the Levites were divisions in Judah and Benjamin. Now these are the priests and the Levites that went up with Zerubbabel, the son of Saltiel, and Yeshua, Sraya, Jeremiah, Ezra, Amariah, Maluk, Hatnadusa, Saganya, Lohum, Moremod, Ito, Ginnadoi, Abia, Miyamin, Maadia, Bilga, Sumaya, and Yarib, Daya, Sallu, Amok, Hilkiah, Yadaya. These were the chief of the priests and of their brethren in the days of Yeshua. Moreover, the Rabbi Yeshua bin Nui, Kadmiel, Sherebia, Judah, and Matanya, which was over at Thanksgiving, he and his brethren, also Bioga and Unno, their brethren, we are over against them in the watches. And Yeshua be God yo Kim yo Kim also be God Eli Shib and Eli Shib be God yo Yada and yo Yada be God yo Nadan and yo Nadan be God Yad to and in today's yo Kim we are priest. He the chief of the fathers of Raya Braya of Yeremia Hananya Abba Isra Musulam of Amada Yohanan of Maluk Maluki Yonadan of Subanya Yosef Abu Harim Dina of Murayot Hilge Abu Ito Skanya of Kin Nodon Muslim of Avi Si Kori about me Yamin about Adia Bilde of Bilga some Moa of Shemaya Yeho Nadan in the Abayo Yarib Matine over Yo Daya Ushe over Sale Kale over Amok Ebel over Hilgia Hasabia over Yodaya Daniel the revelation in the days about Eli Ashib Yo Yada and Yo Hanan and Yat to where Liko did the chief of the fathers also the priest took the organ of Dario the Persian. The sons of Levi, the chief of the fathers, we are written in the book of the Chronicles, even until the days of Yohanan, the son of Eliashib, and the chief of the Rabbi Hasabia, Serebia, and Yeshua, the son of Kadmiel, which they are present over against them to praise and to give thanks according to the commandment of David, the man of God, order over against order. Matanya and Bakbuga, Obadiah, Musulam, Talmon, Akub, we are for Taurus keeping the order at the thresholds of the gate. This we are in the days of Kim, the son of Yeshua, the son of Sadak, and in the days of Nehemiah, the governor, and Ezra, the priest, the scribe, and the dedication of the wall of Jerusalem, they sought the revelation out of all their place also to bring them to Jerusalem to keep it dedication with gladness, both with thanksgiving and with singing, with cymbals, psalteries, and with harps. And the sons of the singers gathered themselves together, both out of the plain country round about Jerusalem and from the villages of the Toba. The Toba team. Also from the house of Gilgal and out of the fields of Geba and Asma for the singers had built them villages round about Jerusalem, and the priests and the rabbis purified themselves and purified the people and the gates and the wall. Then I brought up the princes of Judah upon the wall and appointed to great companies of them that gave thanks, whereof one went on the right hand upon the wall toward the gate, and after them went Hoshea and half of the princes of Judah. And Azariah, Ezra, and Mesullam, Judah, and Benjamin, and Semaia, and Jeremiah, and certain of the priests, sons with the trumpets, Nehemiah, Segariah, the son of Jonathan, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Mattaniah, the son of Micaiah, the son of Sakur, the son of Ashab, and his brother Shemaiah and Asarel, Bilalel, Gilalel, Maya, the Daniel, and Judah, Hanani, with the musical instruments of David, the men of God, and Ezra the scribe before them. And at the Fountain gate, which was over against them, they went up by the stairs of the city of David at the going up of the wall above the house of David, even unto the water gate eastward. And the other company of them that gave thanks went over against them, and I after them, and the half of the people upon the wall from beyond the tower of the four nations, even unto the broad wall. And from above the gate of Abraham, and above the old gate, and above the Pish gate, and the tower of Hananiel, and the tower of Mea, even unto the sheep gate, and they stood still in the prison gate. So stood the two companies of them that gave thanks in the house of God, and I and the half of the rulers with me, and the priests Eliakim, Maaseiah, Benjamin, Micaiah, Elioenai, Zechariah, and Hananiah with trumpets, and Maaseiah, and Sumaiah, and Eleazar, and Osi, and Yehohanan, and Malkiah, and Elam, and Eser, and the singers sang aloud with Lahiah, their overseer. Also, that they offered great sacrifices and rejoiced, for God had made them rejoice with great joy. The waves also and the children rejoiced also, that the joy of Jerusalem was heard even offer. And at that time we are some appointed over the chambers for the 3 years, for the fruitlings, for the first fruits, and for the tithes, to gather into them out of the fields of the cities the portions of the law for the priest and the Levites, for you rejoice for the priest and for the Levites that waited on. And both the singers and the porters kept the word of their God, and the word of the purification according to the commandment of David and of Solomon his son. For in the days of David and Asaph of old, there were chief of the singers and the songs of praise and thanksgiving unto God. And also in the days of Zerubbabel and in the days of Nehemiah gave the portions of the singers and the porters every day his portion, and they sanctified holy things unto the Levites, and the Levites sanctified them unto the children of Aaron. On the day they read in the book of Moses in the audience of the people, and therein was found written that the Ammonite and the Moabite should not come into the congregation of God forever, because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water, but hired Baalam. Balaam against them, that he should curse them. Howbeit our God turned the course into a blessing. And now it came to pass when they heard the law, that they separated from Israel or the mixed multitude. And before this, Eliashib, the priest, having the oversight of the chamber of the house of our God, was all right unto Tobiah, and he had prepared for him a great chamber where for time they read the meat of links, the blanking censer, and the vessels, and the tithes of the corn, the new wine, and the oil, which was commanded to be given to the Levites and the singers, and the porters, and the offerings of the priests. But in all this time was not I at Jerusalem, for in the 32nd year of Artaxerxes Artaxerxes king of Babylon came unto the king, and after certain days obtained leave of the king. And I came to Jerusalem and understood of the evil that Eliasib did for Tobiah in preparing him a chamber in the courts of the house of God, and it grieved me sore. Therefore I cast forth all the household stuff of Tobiah out of the chamber. Then I commanded, and they cleansed the chamber, and cedar brought I again the vessels of the house of God with meat offering and the flanking censer. And I perceived that the portions of the revelation had not been given them for the revelation, and the singers that did the work were prayed everyone to his field. Then contended I with the rulers and said, why is the house of God forsaken? And I gathered them together and set them in their place. Then brought all Judah the tithes of the corn and the new wine and the oil unto the treasure Lisa. And I made a treasure song over the treasure Lisa. Sallemia, the priest, and Sadok, the scribe, and of the Rabbiah, Daya, and next to them was Hanan, the son of Sakul, the son of Matanya, for they were counted faithful, and their office was to distribute unto their brethren. Remember me, O my God, concerning this, and if not out my good deeds that I have done for the house of my God, and for the offices thereover. In those days, saw I in Judah some trading wine press also on the Sabbath, and bringing in sheep so, and reading says as also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day, and I testified against them in the day wherein they sold pig to also. There dwelt men of the law also therein, which brought fish and all manner of ware, and sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem. Then I contended with the nobles of Judah, and said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do, and profane the Sabbath day? Did not your fathers do so, and did not our God bring all this evil upon us and upon this city? Yet ye bring more or less often Israel by profaning the Sabbath. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that it should not be opened till after the Sabbath. And some of my servants said, at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day. So the merchants and the sailors of all kind of were lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. Then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the war? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you. From that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath. And I commanded the Levites that they should cleanse themselves, and that they should come and keep the gauge to sanctify the Sabbath day. Remember me, O my God, concerning this also, and spare me according to the greatness of thy mercy. In those days also I Jews that had married away was of Asdod and Ammon and of Moab. And our children speak half in the speech of Asdod and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. And I contended with them and cursed them and smote certain of them and plucked off their hair and made them severe by God, saying, ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel. Never ceased even him did outlandish woman cause to sin. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, to transgress against our God in marrying strange wives? And one of the sons of Yada, the son of Eliashib, the high priest, was a son-in-law to Sanballat, the Horonite. Therefore I chased him from me. Remember them, O my God, because they have defiled the priesthood and the covenant of the priesthood and of the Levites. Thus cleansed I them from all strangers, and appointed the son of the priest and the Levites, everyone in his business, and for the wood offering at the times appointed, and for the first fruits. Remember me, O my God, for good. 느헤미야 13장 31절까지 읽어보았습니다. 느헤미야를 끝까지 다 읽었습니다. 다음은 에스더입니다. 에스더는 다음 시간에 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.